Hello everyone. Today we're doing the Great Statue Challenge once again.
Golden?
No, it's called the Great
It's
Statue.
called the Great Statue Challenge? Is that called the Golden Statue Challenge?
I think I just saw the Great Master Challenge.
I don't know. We are another nerdy couple. My name is Brian.
And I am Lizzie.
And Dead.
Yup. And that is par for the course.
Which is a common theme in this stream.
Common theme in the stream. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
we've got a poet.
So we are on Lizzie's day 3, which means week 3 of Lizzie attempting to beat, the Golden Statue or Great Statue or
I think
Master.
it's Great Master, yeah. I think it's Great Master Challenge.
Yeah. The Golden Statue Challenge.
Yeah, that's what I like to call it because it's the one at the Golden Statue.
Yeah, on Astrobot. And if this is your first time watching us, this is the only thing that stands between Elizabeth and getting platinum status for Astrobot.
Can't believe you legal named me right there.
Yeah.
That was disgusting.
And it's crazy because like I'm a gamer, you know. Not a single one of the games that I've played have I platinumed them.
I know.
You know, so it's like if you're able to do this, like you would be able to do something that I've never done.
Yeah, and like to be fair, I did do a little like Googling on how to do some things.
That's fine.
But you know, sometimes you gotta like Google.
Yeah. Ooh, so close.
That shouldn't have
close.
gotten me. That shouldn't have gotten me.
But you know what?
That shouldn't have gotten me.
Some things they just get ya. Am I right?
You're right.
So viewer, what are some of the things in life that get you? What are your obstacles? What are your challenges?
For me, it's the stomach flu.
Yes, poor Lizzie has been battling yesterday and today.
Yeah, you might be thinking, Lizzie, today's a work day. You usually wear nicer clothes than an orange hoodie. Well, I didn't go to work today. I stayed here and was sick.
Yep. Pepper.
So a lot of fun was had today. But you know, that's one of the battles.
Yeah.
One of life's battles.
Yeah. One of Pepper's life battles, our dog Pepper, is the impossible challenge of trying not to chew up our furniture. She was just doing that right now to your chair.
She was chewing up our bedroom furniture earlier today.
What?
Yep.
Where?
Your dresser?
Mine!
Yeah.
Pepper!
She kept sticking her ball underneath it.
Oh.
And then she would like bite it so that I would get out of bed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Pepper, I am trying to watch TV.
Yes.
And so that was not fun for either of us.
No, it doesn't sound very fun.
Mm,
So
it
Lizzie,
wasn't. Yes, sir.
what are the odds? What are the odds that you beat this challenge today?
1 in 20.
5%? 5% chance?
Yeah.
5% chance?
I thought we were playing What Are the Odds?
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. We'll do it.
You're on my hand.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 7.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's happening.
We got
today.
him.
Yeah. But that was unfair because when is it
Unfair?
not 7? When is it not 7?
Know your audience. Audience? Know your audience.
If Lizzie's picking a number, it's 7.
It's 7. If she's playing rock, paper, scissors, it's scissors.
He knows me like a book.
It's funny because before, it used to be if we're playing rock, paper, scissors, it's rock. But then I told her that if we're playing rock, paper, scissors, she's choosing rock. And then she was like, oh, I know. I'll switch it up. And now she only picks scissors. So it's like, yes, you switched it up that one time, but now I'm so bad. And what's terrible for her is that we use rock, paper, scissors as a decision-making tool often.
Yeah, when I don't want to do something, I go, let's rock, paper, scissors for it. And if Brian's nice, he'll do paper.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't want to do it, he'll do rock.
And if I'm feeling, equitable about it, I choose scissors.
To
Boom,
see what I do next.
Then what? Then it's real rock, paper, scissors.
I didn't know about the equity thing.
Yeah. Now you know.
I need to start getting paper.
Well,
Well.
but then you have to think about how I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. My thought is that you won't want to do it. So you're gonna go rock.
Oh, so now you're trying to win the games.
Yeah, I'm trying to win them.
Okay. But if I'm ever feeling nice, then you're cooked.
If you're ever feeling equitable, I'm cooked, yeah.
Well, then if I'm feeling nice, then we tie, and then it's real rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. And then it's equity.
Yeah. And I feel like more often than not, I'm feeling somewhere between nice and equitable.
So maybe I don't go. Maybe I just mix it up. I'm telling you right now, it's getting mixed up from now on.
All right, chat. I'm telling you, it's gonna be scissors, rock, paper. Scissors, rock, paper. Scissors, rock, paper. That's her version of mixing things up. Granted, that requires her to remember things that she's picked in the past, which is dicey at best.
Yeah. I'm just not good
Period.
at coming up with, like, I don't have good, like, random. I don't have good random.
Pepper's asking to be on the stream.
She said, put me on the stream. Put me on the stream. Bark, bark, bark. I'm on the stream. Oh, man, I died. It's Pepper time.
Say
on
hi
the
to your fans,
stream.
Pepper.
We know you're just here for her.
Hello.
Now go get Loki.
No,
Loki does not like being on the stream.
Loki does not like to be on the stream.
Loki's our cat.
Pepper's okay with being on the stream, though, right, Pepper?
Pepper
Pepper.
loves it. She loves the attention.
Yeah. She is a little attention hog, aren't you, Pep? Aren't you, Pep? Oh, look, Pep, you got another viewer. Say hi. Say hi, Pepper.
Hi, Pepper.
Hi, Pepper.
So.
Pepper's very attentive.
Oh, I died again.
Oh. Bye, Pepper.
I just don't know how this is gonna go because right now I'm dying in the early stages, and like it takes me a second to like warm
Yeah,
up.
you gotta warm up.
I really should warm up off camera.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah, we really don't. We really had time for this.
Yeah, today might, I don't know, it might be a short stream. It might be a normal length stream. We'll see.
Yeah, you're not feeling a long one.
Well, it's not that I'm not feeling it. It's more so that it's already 8 o'clock almost.
Oof, it's 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
I have something to talk about. You're not gonna. Well. So, viewer, if you're a fan of Hollow Knight, I've got something for you.
Oh, it's not real.
It's probably not real. So, this requires a lot of backstory. On Reddit, there's a subreddit r/SoakSong. SoakSong is the sequel to Hollow Knight, and nobody knows when or if it's gonna come out. We've been told it's in development for years, and they're like, "Oh, it's coming soon, it's coming soon." But like, years have passed, and who knows what the word "soon" means, And there was that one time that like we actually got to see like a demo version of the game being played at some conference or whatever somewhere, and like it looked well put together at that time years ago. Recently there's been some drama going on r/SoakSong. Pepper, please. And
She's excited.
yeah, this is a place where the community is pretty much just at the stage where they don't believe in SoakSong anymore, and they're just trolling each other, trying to find more and more elaborate ways to trick the community into believing that like an announcement for SoakSong has come out. So they're trolling each other. They're trying to bait each other into believing in something that's not real, right? There's this one particular user, E1331 or something like that. I don't know. Who has been like the troll, like the bait manufacturer for SoakSong as of late, right?
Right.
And he's been able to, or this person has been able to make some real convincing stuff, but then it's always proven to be like they're like they just photoshopped this or whatever, right? And then something happened where one of like the developers changed his like profile picture on Twitter to a picture of cake, right? And you're like, what does that have to do with literally anything? This person is just changing their profile picture to a picture of chocolate cake. Who cares, right? But then these crazy Silksong people, they dive into it, and they're like, boom, this recipe for this cake was made on April 2nd, or it came out on April 2nd, 2024. So maybe this is this guy's way of saying that the game is either going to come out or be announced on April 2nd, 2025. Right? And then, there are all these conspiracies going on about that. And now lately, this E1331 human, again, with the convincing bait, and now he's starting to get people to believe that maybe he does know something. Maybe he is a member of Team Cherry, the people that make Silksong and Hollow Knight. And he, in the past 5 days, has started updating his profile. So 5 days ago, he put the number 5 on his like banner for his profile, and everyone was like, what does that mean, And then the next day 4, right? And then the next day 3, boom. And like in these banners, like there's like little hints and links and like codes or whatever for people to like dive into and figure out. And then on like day 2, which was yesterday, he like puts like this comment, this like fake story where there's like 3 characters, a character named somebody, a character named nobody, and a character with the name of like a blank space, essentially. And people, were able to figure out, and like it was very thinly veiled, like it was a very easy thing to figure out who generally he was talking about, in that somebody was his code for Team Cherry, the people who make Silksong. Nobody was his code for himself, and then the blank space was the code for the Silksong community on Reddit. And basically, the gist of this is that all these 3 people are at a bar telling each other jokes, except the stand-in for Team Cherry has just been silent the whole time, and this human and the community have just been joking back and forth with each other. But today he put something that was like, but then, like Team Cherry finally reaches out to him, supposedly, and is like, we've got something for you. We want you to be the person to let people know about this, right? And today is now, we're at 1 day away. But here's the thing, is that he updates the banner for like the days in Australia or something like that. So in reality, the next update from him should be coming in about 30 minutes.
That's exciting.
That's exciting. So, my personal stance, because I have not succumbed to the silk sanity of the community of Silksong. Honestly, at this point, it's just really funny to watch them go Silksane. Silksane. I don't think anything's going to happen, and I think a lot of people don't think that anything is going to happen. But there are people who are like, I have to believe, like this has been too elaborate. There's been too many connections that they're just creating in their head, This guy has to know something about Silksong, and it's coming out. It's coming out. They're gonna announce it today or tomorrow or whatever, and this is gonna be the guy that does it. And it's just like, I don't believe it. I would love to be wrong. I want to play Silksong so bad. And I do think, so I will say I am somewhat of a believer in Silksong, in that I think that I think it exists, and I think it will come out. But I don't think that they would go about it this way. Through him. If they do, that would be hilarious, and I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong.
The April 2nd date is also the day that the Switch stuff happens.
Yes.
So they're saying like it's probably gonna happen with that.
Right. So so they're thinking that when you get a more information about the Switch 2, they'll also announce Hollow Knight Silk Song, probably to be coming out at the same time as the Switch 2. Is another prevailing theory as it relates to the chocolate cake thing. But now people forgot the chocolate cake thing.
That's old news.
That is 1 week old news, and nobody cares about that. This 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the easiest bait to ever be done. Like you literally just do a countdown to nothing, and then it's like, oh, you got me. Like I really thought this was gonna be the one. Why would you think that? This man has taken advantage of you, day in and day out, and they're like, this time I believe, And what they're really latching on to is that in this like coded message that he wrote in the last day or two, he talked about how Team Cherry finally says something, and it's the chocolate cake. And then, they had to come out and be like, no, like that wasn't anything, like that's just this person being weird or whatever, right? Like that's not an official announcement. That's not us playing a game with you guys. Like this is just this person doing his own thing. I don't know. Well, no comment, publicly, no comment. But then in this like coded thing that he created, he was like, finally Team Cherry says something, like they finally tell a joke with us, being the chocolate cake situation, and then it turns out that the punchline is nothing, that it means nothing, right? And then this drives him insane or crazy, because then he just starts laughing uncontrollably because the community, he's laughing at the community for getting its hopes up that like, okay, this chocolate cake, it means something, like we're finally getting some information. So he's laughing at them, but then in the next comment coded message that he creates, he talks about how the punchline can't be nothing, and that there has to be something in this punchline in order for it to be funny, or else it's the worst joke of all time, So this conjecture from him saying that the cake has to be something, or that there has to be some kind of punchline, is what's giving the community hope that maybe, just maybe,
the cake is something.
The cake is real, and it means something, and they're going to get more information about it within the next 24 hours from right now.
Do you know if Team Cherry has like any other games?
No, I think they're just because like they were an indie developer. Like Hollow Knight was their only game that I can think of right now. I can look it up.
Yeah, because I'm like, I wonder if they're just excited for the Switch coming out.
Right. Alright, did Team Cherry make any other games?
I literally just killed myself. I jumped off Hollow Knight and Hollow Knight Sing Song.
Yeah, it says that they also created Hungry Night, which was an entry in Ludum Dare Game Jam 27. So like that's like, I don't know. That's probably not like a real thing. But yeah, so they're just Hollow Knight. So all that to say, I don't know if we should still be streaming at 8:30. I'm gonna check the subreddit around.
More?
Yeah.
It's a jerk face, Pepper.
Yeah, let me cover it with this other touch real quick.
Pepper's out there ripping up my stuff, and that's just not kind.
Anyway, back to what I was doing, which is trying to find some of these Reddit posts about Hollow Knight Silk Song.
I don't know if it's coming. I don't believe it. I feel like we'll get another game from them before we get Hollow Knight Silk Song.
I agree.
Like just a completely different game.
Yeah.
It's like...
But I'll say this: if Silk Song comes out anytime, ever,
this has to be the hardest game I've ever played. That's not true.
You played Hollow Knight.
Yeah, Hollow Knight was tough. I also like playing, what was it, like Metroid?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I like playing, what was it, like Metroid?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah. Alright, so E1331's banner still says 1 right now, as it should. So, I will read you the first little coded message that he wrote. And like I said, it's gonna be obvious to some degree who these people are. There are 3 men at the bar. Nobody makes another joke. Somebody doesn't react, and blank space is entertained. Nobody makes another joke. Somebody doesn't react, and blank space is entertained and now wants to tell a joke too. Blank space makes a joke. Somebody doesn't react. Nobody is entertained. So now the community is making jokes and troll posts and entertaining this user. The user's making the jokes and entertaining the community, but Team Cherry is staying silent as they do. Nobody likes blank space, but is confused why somebody is so quiet. Years go by, and these 3 men are still exchanging jokes. One after another, these 3 men hear probably every joke there is, every setup that exists, every punchline that could be, every misdirection that's been, was said at this counter. But somebody still doesn't react. Blank space starts to get annoyed. Does he even really care about us? Says blank space. Well, he's still here, isn't he? So he has to like jokes, said nobody. What if he is just pretending to like them so we pay his bill at the end? Hey, somebody, tell us a joke too, says blank space. Somebody makes a joke. Cake? Really? I don't get it, said blank space. Maybe he's just hungry, said nobody. This is your joke? All this time you're sitting here, and this is what you give us? Says blank space. A few minutes pass, nobody starts laughing. He laughs and laughs like no tomorrow. What's so funny? I don't get it, says blank space. Me too, but he sits there all this time, and this is what he does. The looks on your face, blank space. I can't get enough, it's just so funny. And then it continues, so that was like the first comment. And then the next day, he posts another comment that says the continuation. So the joke is on me, really? Said blank space. The room gets dark, the curtain falls. Nobody looks straight at you with a disappointed look. The face narrating his thoughts gets louder, seemingly breaking the fourth wall. I wonder if they're confused, like blank space was at the beginning of this story. I wonder if they actually think that's going to be the punchline. Nothing? Link to my sweet Pookie Bear? Or the worst type of joke? Haha, the joke is on you. You expected something, and there's nothing. Please laugh. Right? So now he's trying to reason with the community. Do you really think that they would make this cake post and have it truly be nothing, you know? So he's trying to get their hopes up. So he continues. No, that's not funny. You know what is funny? That I can just do this. Snap. For no reason. I just felt like it. You see, nobody does what he does because somebody was quiet. So this troll user does what he does because Team Cherry is quiet, so he's just trying to have some fun. With somebody coming back, there's no need for nobody. So if Team Cherry comes back, if Team Cherry says anything about Hollow Knight Soap, you know, the thing that gives him enjoyment. That was the plan from the start, actually, until somebody reached out. So now he's saying that Team Cherry reached out to him. Somebody that thought nobody got tricked by his impersonator.
Yeah. That's good.
So now, Pepper's destroying a box in her room. So now, this troll user is saying that he thought that a member of Team Cherry had reached out, but it was a fake person. But now a real person from Team Cherry has reached out and was saying like, oh no, like that wasn't us, like that wasn't something that actually happened. So somebody that thought nobody got tricked by his impersonator, somebody that wanted to make sure that this representative of a certain group is not someone who is talking in his name. when nobody gave him the explanation, somebody laughed. Somebody let nobody finish his punchline, and the rest is history. So he's saying that Team Cherry set it up with this cake host, and then kind of left the punchline as in you get nothing, haha. The cake was a lie, but he's saying that they actually reached out to him, this troll user, and they're letting him get the punchline at the end.
Yeah, but if it's a punchline, then it's
Right.
still not real.
But so a few months later, somebody reached out to nobody again, and that is how nobody has something special for tomorrow.
A bigger joke.
A bigger joke for sure. I don't believe a single word of it. I think it's all troll. I think it's all bait, but it's giving the community hope, and it's just funny. It's just funny to look at, funny to read about. Pepper. 1 second.
So what do you think about all this Hollow Knight nonsense?
Come here, Pepper.
I would be excited for the game when it comes out, but it's like, would I even believe it? I'd be playing the whole game and be like, it's just an elaborate prank. That's what they say. And I'm with them. Because it's like, how can it be real? And like, it's taken so long. It reminds me of like the not House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones books. It's like, he's never finishing those. Those are like 5 years overdue now. Oh,
Yeah. You got what?
I got shocked. What are you doing?
No, nothing.
Just checking the stuff out, making sure we're running smoothly.
Yeah. But I will let you in on a little secret here about myself and the magnificent game that is Hollow Knight, because I really do love it. I beat most of the game.
Oh.
I beat what I thought was the final boss in the Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight is the final boss. So I beat that character. What I failed to recognize was that, as is the case with all of the other like major bosses in the game, if you hit them with the special weapon called the Dream Nail, it takes you to like a special encounter of that boss that's like harder and just crazy. And I didn't do that with the Hollow Knight. And then I found out later that, to get the true ending of the game, you have to beat the Hollow Knight and then hit him with the Dream Nail, and then fight what's known as the Radiance, which is like what's causing all this madness that goes on in Hollow Knight. So I went back and I tried.
And it was hard.
And it was hard. And I couldn't do it. And to this day, I have not
tried again.
I have not tried again. I've not beat the Radiance. And if Hollow Knight Silksong gets announced, I'll try it. I'll pick it back up and I'll try it. And it's gonna be bad, especially at the beginning. It's gonna be bad because
you have to relearn the game.
Yeah, I have to relearn. It's been like at least 3 years.
Yeah, because we did it when we like started streaming.
When we started.
Not streaming.
Making YouTube videos.
Making YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Which was like 5 years ago because we were like 2020.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
Bro. It has been a long while since.
Pepper's gonna scratch up our door.
You want me to open it?
Yeah.
Well, it's either she scratches up the door or she chews up the box.
Well, the box isn't gonna make us have to pay our security deposit.
Brother, that's already gone.
Yeah, but they're gonna, like, I was reading through the lease and stuff, and it's like, oh, if you do this, we're gonna charge you this much, and this is this much, and this is this much. Like, they're already getting a lot of money from us when we move out. We don't need it to be more.
Yeah. Pepper, do you want Hollow Knight Silksong to come out?
Yeah, Dad, it would be so wonderful. I love it when you guys ignore me to play games.
Yeah, you love it. You love it. What happened to your ears, Pepper? They're all gone. They're all gone. You got a floofy eye.
She's got a floof in her eye.
Oh, Pepper, you look like you don't have a spine.
She doesn't.
You don't have a spine, Pepper.
No.
Look, this is her front paw. Where's her head?
Oh, you made me miss.
There she is. There she is, yeah.
She's just a baby girl.
bro. Yeah.
What other games are coming out?
Well, so what I was gonna ask, chat, are there any games that make you crazy? You're just like, are you being driven silk sane by any game in particular? The way that we are for Hollow Knight Silksong?
I was really excited for Astro when it came out.
Mm-hmm. You were.
I really liked Astro's Playroom.
Yeah. It was a great,
It was so fun.
great little
You
playroom.
didn't play it though.
Yeah, I did.
After me?
I thought so. I don't know.
Because like you knew how to use the controller, so you didn't have to play it.
Yeah. I don't know. It could have been a game that we kind of like played together.
Well, we didn't.
We didn't?
It was my game.
Okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna be on the lookout for whatever the new bait is at around
8:30.
8:30 our time. And you know what, dude? If it's a Hollow Knight Silksong announcement, amazing. You know?
Get out of here. Okay.
All right, collect yourself.
We're collected?
Should I talk more about Hollow Knight?
Yeah.
Um.
Talk more about something. Okay,
oh,
Loki.
Loki.
Loki. So Loki is right here, which is also where the computer is.
The
or
monitor.
the monitor. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Loki, you gotta move.
Oh.
Without
Oh.
breaking stuff.
Oh.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Loki, you gotta move.
Keep going, Loki. Good boy. Okay, he's off.
No!
Well, I guess I didn't have to come up with more random crap about Hollow Knight Silksong.
You still have to. Is that the furthest I've ever gotten?
You've been there before.
Okay,
You've
I've been there before. We've made it to the point where I've been to, so that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
We've made it to my furthest point, which means now we can only go further.
Clearly, that is what that means, right, chat?
Yeah, faster, further, farther, higher, farther. Higher, farther, further.
Higher, further, faster?
I'm not actually sure.
I don't know. Higher, further, farther.
Put it in the chat. You know.
You know, if you
it.
know what it is, you know what it is.
If you knew, you knew.
So true.
No! Guys, it's like I get one good run and then like 10 bad ones.
That's the way it goes. I don't know. I think you need to like do this for like 3 days in a row. Cause like you're losing your muscle memory over the course of a week.
No, I totally am.
You know.
But it's like when's the where? With what time?
Today is day number 1. Tomorrow is day number 2. Saturday is day number 3. Boom! At the end of day 3, you probably beat it.
You would think. But then I do things like that. But then I do things like that.
And here's the thing, Lizzie. All right, here's the motivation for you.
Yeah.
Saturday, you don't get we don't get to leave until you beat it. We will sit here for 12 hours on Saturday. Come on! Until you beat it.
But Saturday's our play together day.
Yeah.
You're willing to sacrifice our play together day?
Yeah, plus add on a new day on Friday. For, you know, and like Friday will not become a staple.
A
It's
regular
just, you know,
thing. It's just so that I can beat this.
just to get you on your feet.
Wow. It hasn't updated yet, Brian.
I want it to.
We'll let you know when it updates. What is she doing now? What is she even digging in?
Oh, okay, there's been an update 11 minutes ago. Okay,
What's the update?
here we go. It's loading.
Hit us
But
with the update.
there's no banner. There's no banner. Stop it. So it's a picture
Okay.
of E1331 at Team Cherry, but like it's not actually the person. It's like a clipboard. Oh boy. It's not gonna focus. But that little door right there is Team Cherry, and this is, you know, a handwritten sign for E1331
Yeah.
at their office, right? And let's see.
So if you
the-
got to visit Team Cherry, that's
Right.
cool.
The title says, "It's good to be back." Oh, Sarah, you've completed this before.
Yeah, well.
How did it go for you?
How much further do I have?
How much more do I have to go?
How long did it take you?
Yeah, that's the real question.
I've been doing this for months.
No, it has not been months.
It has not been months. Well, technically I started in December.
Month. That's just 1 month.
One month too many.
Yeah. Pepper, please stop.
Oh, almost missed. Oh,
So.
gonna get burned.
Anyway, back to the Hollow Knight Silk Song madness. So he says, it's good to be back. And then in a comment underneath it, he says, well, not really.
Oh?
Sorry if you expected some grand reveal that I'm part of Team Cherry or associated with them in some way. I'm not.
What? So why'd you say you're good to be back?
So, it's bait. It's bait.
Ugh. I died.
We have to assume that it's bait. So, not a part of Team Cherry. Even if I was, I would never reveal that information to the public. The amount of vulgar texts and some questionable decisions I made would definitely leave a bittersweet taste, especially after such a long time that you had to endure silence. However, if I was a part of Team Cherry, I think I'd like to tell you it was for the greater good, at least at the time. If we knew it would take so long, silence would not be our first option. But at this point, we were silent for so long, breaking it now, so close to the finish line, would just ruin the mystique. Maybe some of you disagree, and understandably so. I hope that in the end, it's going to be something you will truly cherish, like we do. Literal blood, sweat, and tears went into making this, which, by the looks of it, may be our last game we will work on together.
Aww.
Years go by so fast, almost too fast, but one thing that stays forever is art. Art, good art, is timeless, and making it takes time and a lot of work. Hollow Knight, for what it's worth, was just a stepping stone in achieving our goal. Pepper.
No, I'm gonna die!
Dang. So, Hollow Knight, for what it's worth, was just a stepping stone in achieving our goal. Some would argue we don't deserve our fan base, and you are right. The amount of love and support, even in such a doleful couple of years, is truly extraordinary. You guys are something we don't deserve. Thank you for still believing in us, despite everything. So, it's good to be back. Is something I would say if I was a part of Team Cherry. What does this mean?
I wonder if they put like the project on pause for a little bit. Like, if they were having like issues,
Yeah.
then they like stopped it,
Right.
and then but they've picked it back up because they resolved whatever the issue is,
Maybe.
and like they're close to the finish line.
Yeah. The note in that picture with my username is clearly edited in. However, how did I get the photo? Is probably something keen-eyed readers will start to question. Reverse image search didn't help, so now you are left to ponder. How? Thankfully, my past and my reputation gives me a lot of leeway to blame this message and that photo to just be another silk post. Mods will probably edit it to that tag anyway. See you soon.
Crazy.
Me personally, I don't want to believe. I don't want to believe. I don't want to believe. And like it's easy for me in my mind to be like, this is just somebody basically doing a creative writing exercise, you know? Because like I could sit there and make a statement as if I was Team Cherry,
right,
and make it heartfelt and be like, oh, like, you know, this is what I would say, you know? That's simple. That's simple. So
No, I tripped over it.
The fact that he wrote this out as if he was Team Cherry, it's like, yeah, it's interesting, but it doesn't mean anything. Now, it is true. How did he get that picture, right? But like, one, if you either live in Australia, which is where Team, or if you visit Australia and you're just a big Hollow Knight fan, you could go there. You know, you could go there and you could take a picture. Or if you have any kind of network of friends, and if they, you know, if you're an online person and you know a lot of people online, chances are you might know somebody in Australia, and maybe they live close to where Team Cherry is doing their work at, and you're like, hey, take this photo for me. Don't put it on the internet, you know? All I'm saying is there are other explanations aside from
He
this.
is Team Cherry.
He is a part of Team Cherry, you know? But what I'm also saying is if you want to get your hopes up, if you want to believe the bait, believe it. Just believe it. So, Lizzie, do you believe the bait?
Nope.
Not even for a second?
I mean, like, it's possible that it's all true.
Right.
But what does it mean?
Still highly unlikely for it to be true.
Yep, even while playing the game. It could be unlikely that we're playing the game.
Yep.
Hey, sweetie.
What?
Pay attention.
I'm trying.
You can't be on your phone when we're streaming. That's not good manners.
I'm just trying to read the comments, see if I can give you some more information about the bait post. Now, the flair for this post was something from somebody. Somebody refers to Team Cherry. But again, I mean, even just in the post, he
Says that he is, but isn't.
yeah, very thinly veils him claiming to be
Brother,
part of Team Cherry.
you died, purple guy.
I gotta get something for Pepper.
Oh. Okay, hold on. Oh no! Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're in, we're in! No!
How we doing?
Clearly not well. We beat the guy and then fell off the screen.
Yeah. But yeah, all that to say, I really want to play Hollow Knight Soak Song. And when it comes out, if it comes out, we're going to be streaming every day.
We're not gonna be streaming.
Every day.
That's a lie. Don't get your hopes up.
Why is it a lie?
We are not streaming every day.
Why not?
Because we need to work out, we need to eat, we need to feed Pepper.
So, the little,
The little,
this little antenna that we have,
yeah.
I was reading online, and they said that it's better to put it, like at a midway point, you know?
Oh, okay, so like plugging it in over there.
Yeah.
But doesn't it have to be connected?
What do you mean?
I thought it was connected to the computer.
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay, so then we put it in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think so.
The kitchen is the midway point. Talk to the viewers some more.
Dude, I was talking for like 40 minutes straight.
Then ask me questions so that I can talk to the viewers.
You have to stop doing this, Lizzie. You have to stop just like telling me to talk while we're on stream. Oh man, you're something else, Lizzie. You are something else.
Just try to focus on my game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh no, I can't talk about that.
Oh.
Because I was gonna tell you a little bit something
Oh.
about your activity that you're gonna do tomorrow.
Oh.
Somebody told me that it might not be as lame as we once thought.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's more than just the thing that it's named after.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lizzie.
Yeah.
If you could,
Come on, don't die. Stay alive. Stay alive.
okay, if you could only eat one flavor of ice cream for the rest of time, what would that flavor be? What would that flavor be?
Flavor or like brand?
Flavor.
Like, but I mean like
Brand and flavor.
no. That was so cool.
That was the furthest
Friends,
you've
we've
ever
never
gotten.
made it there. We've never made it there. I was locked in.
Yep.
Cause like I want to say cake batter.
Right.
Cause cake batter is my favorite.
Yeah.
However, cake batter so often like misses.
Right. So let me it brand and flavor.
Like, I can
like
only
Cold Stone
have-
cake batter.
Okay, it has to be like that.
Right. You can only have one ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah.
What would it be?
Do I get mix-ins? But
You can get mix-ins. You can get mix-ins. Sure.
Here's where I'm getting confused. You know, because like, would I go Cold Stone cake batter with sprinkles? Maybe.
Okay.
But you got to think about ease of access. You know, like
Right.
I'd have to go to Cold Stone every time I want ice cream.
Exactly.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, maybe I want like a store-bought ice cream, right? And I was like, oh, right now I have been loving Tillamook's sugar cookie ice cream.
So true.
It is so good, or like holiday cookie, I think is what it's called. Which is the
Right.
problem because now it's seasonal.
It's seasonal.
Which then you can't have that whenever. So I can only
Right.
have ice cream during the winter months.
Right.
Like I don't. Oh, I jumped too soon.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
No.
I want to have ice cream year round.
Of course.
So then it's like, do I go with the Edie Slow Churn Caramel Delight? So that's good. And it's medium healthy.
Medium. Yeah.
It's got like half the fat or something. So that's, and then if I'm eating it, it's good for me. It's not good for me, but it's
Right.
better for me than something else.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, man. It's hard to really nail down what I want. Like, if I can get... I don't know. And it's like... So I was telling you, like, with Jenny's.
Yeah.
Jenny's cake batter ice cream.
Jenny.
Jenny's cake batter ice cream is so good. Like, their
Yeah.
birthday cake, the
Right.
flavor is delicious.
Yeah.
But Jenny's ice cream is kind of like a harder ice cream.
Yeah.
And both the Caramel Delight and the Holiday Cookie are like softer ice creams. And I've really been like digging like a soft ice cream lately. And even like the cake batter ice cream at Cold Stone
Right.
turns out to be like a softer
Yeah,
one
because
they
like
mush it around.
Yeah, they mush
you
it
know?
around.
And so like I'm more of a soft ice cream girly.
Right.
And so even though the flavor slaps, it's like, is that
Yeah.
the way I want to go?
Yeah. So you talked about Caramel Delight
Yeah.
and the Tillamook holiday cookie.
Yeah.
You have neglected to talk about the honeycomb
Oh.
sea salt honeycomb
That one sucks.
Tillamook.
That one is so good.
That one's really good, but that one only comes in the pint size pints,
Right.
which I mean, like, you can get.
And you get multiple times.
Right. But also, if you were to go Cold Stone cake batter, you can get pints there as well. They're expensive, boy are they, but you could
I could.
if that was the one ice cream that you chose for the rest of your
Yeah.
life.
I don't know, man. What are you getting?
So I am certainly a fan of Cold Stone cake batter, but I don't think that would be the one ice cream for me, because here's what I have to think about, right? I'm not just an ice cream by itself kind of guy. I do eat ice cream by itself, but I also like use it in combination with like a brownie or like an apple pie or whatever, what have you, right? Like I like a hot food with the ice cream,
Right.
you know?
So you need something more.
Yeah, more generally that goes with other things. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but I needed to be able to go with other things.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to be flavorful on its own. Like, you can't just go vanilla ice cream, right? Like, I would lose my mind. I would go Silk Sane.
I used to be a vanilla ice cream girl.
You did. You were.
And I would still. I can still eat a vanilla ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. And just as an aside, if I were to go vanilla ice cream, it would have to be a French vanilla ice cream. Might be a hot take, but I think French vanilla is the best kind of vanilla ice cream out there.
I like the extra creamy.
Yeah, double churned or whatever.
No, it's just extra
it's just
creamy.
extra
It's just
creamy.
extra creamy. It's called extra creamy.
But all this to say, I hope you're okay. Man, so the Haagen-Dazs dulce de leche
Ugh,
ice
that's
cream
good.
is
Sounds
so
good.
good. And it's like, you could put that on a brownie. Because it's basically, it becomes a caramel brownie.
Right.
You know, like, that's great. Apple pie, same thing. Just a little caramel
apple
drizzle
pie.
on your apple pie. Like, it goes, and it stands alone on itself.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's fine. It's great.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. The other kind of ice cream that I could go for, I don't know what brand I would do. I would have to do some testing. A mint chocolate chip ice cream. Again, it doesn't go with apple pie, but it
No.
does go with a brownie. And that's the most important thing.
I feel like you haven't gotten a mint.
She's growling. She's growling.
I feel like you haven't gotten a mint chocolate chip in so long.
I haven't. That's true. The other ice cream, cookies and cream. Like, that's a staple. And so, like, it's vanilla based, you know, so, like, obviously it goes with a brownie, it goes with an apple pie situation.
I don't know, does it though?
To me 100%. To anyone else, I don't care. But to me, yeah. So ultimately, I think it would be a hard decision between the Haagen-Dazs dulce de leche and again, I'd have to do testing, but the cookies and cream, I'd have to test the cookies and cream and go from there. But I will miss the Cold Stone cake batter, because top tier ice cream. To me,
It's
that's the
so
best
good.
ice cream. But I just can't eat it all the time, you know.
Yeah. I feel like you can do a cake batter though on a brownie and on an apple pie, because
It's too rich, bro.
it's a vanilla base.
It's too rich. And like the flavors would clash, because like the cake batter ice cream is like, you know, like it's a noticeable flavor.
Okay, I
you
have
know?
a question. So I used to put cake powder, like cake
Yeah.
batter powder,
Mhm.
in my ice cream.
Right.
Would that still be allowed?
No. Because that's like, you know, you're putting the powder in it, and you're mixing it up in there. Like, you're essentially changing the flavor of the ice cream. That's not a topping or a mix-in. I mean, technically it's
I'm
a
mixing
mix-in.
it in.
Technically it's
I'm
a mix.
mixing it in. I'm mixing it.
Technically it's a mix-in, but it doesn't taste like vanilla ice cream with this mix-in. It tastes like cake batter ice cream. You feel me? So that's a no-go. Listen, I'm in charge of this hypothetical situation, and it's been overruled.
I jumped too soon. I jumped
You did.
too soon.
You did. As you do.
I'm a jumper. I'm a leaper.
Sometimes you're even a thumper, bro.
Dude, I'm not a thumper.
You are such a thumper, everyone knows it.
I'm not a thumper, dude.
How could you say that?
How can you say that?
Me? Chat, help me out. She's a thumper.
I'm not a thumper. So when are we streaming today? Say that again.
I don't know. Like we got another like 15 to 30 in us.
Yeah. I would think 15, I think.
Okay.
Just because we still got work tomorrow and we got the dog. And
Yeah. Plenty of work tomorrow. Ugh.
But it's gonna be Friday.
It is.
Last day of the work week, baby. So, viewer, if you saw our last stream, I talked about singing. Was that last stream or 2 streams ago? I don't
Probably
know.
our last stream. You
But-
talk about it often.
I just don't understand it.
Singing?
Yeah, so viewer, if you're a psychologist, can you explain to me why sometimes I'll just break out in song?
It's because you're uncomfortable.
Ooh, thank you, viewer.
Yes, you're so welcome. So I'm not a psychologist,
No.
by the way, in case you're wondering.
He's also not a viewer. He's one of the guys streaming.
Okay, first of all,
The only guy streaming?
there's no controller in my hands. I'm currently a viewer. I'm a live chatter. Okay? I don't want to hear it. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. We also got the Pro Bowl.
We do have the Pro Bowl. Yeah, so probably around
9.
9.
Yeah, we'll leave you at 9. Hopefully we'll leave you in a better spot than we started. We have already gone further
We
than
have
we've
done
ever gone.
Higher, further, farther. Faster, further. Higher,
Higher, further, faster?
higher, further, faster.
I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody asked Captain Marvel. I mean, it's like the Air Force in general, but
But ask Captain Marvel because that's why we have it in our brain.
yeah,
We're currently doing a Marvel rewatch,
we are.
and we're going timeline order instead of watch order because last time we did release order.
Mm-hmm.
Last time we did a Marvel rewatch, we did release order,
Right.
and we got all the way up to
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
yes, we did the Infinity Saga.
The Infinity Saga. And we're doing the same thing because Lizzie was like, man, like, I miss the Infinity Saga. Like, that was
Yeah.
such a good time in the Marvel Universe.
It really was.
And, like, you know, lately,
It's just been a little dicey.
yeah, like, I wouldn't say that Marvel's been missing, but they haven't been hidden, you know?
They haven't been hitting is so accurate.
Oh,
I
you didn't collect
thought I
yourself,
had it.
bro!
I thought I was on. I was like, oh, I'm on?
But, all that to say, in
hope you're okay.
our chronological viewing, wow. Dude,
Just gotta-
put some
it's a
F's in the
reset.
chat.
It's a reset.
That's crazy.
It's just a reset.
In our chronological viewing of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it goes Captain America, the first Avenger, is the first one that you should watch, and then Captain Marvel, and that's the one that we watched. So we're 2 movies in.
Yeah, we're not very
We just
far
started.
into it.
We just started. The next movie will be Iron Man.
Ooh,
I think.
a
I think it's
goodie.
Iron Man, Hulk, and then Iron Man 2.
Yes.
Which
I don't think I've ever seen Hulk.
I know I've seen it like once, and it's been a long time.
Did we skip it on our watch the first
We
way
did.
through?
We did.
Okay.
Because we were like, ah, it's not real.
Yeah, because it's not even Mark Ruffalo.
No, it's
Edward Norton.
Edward Norton. There you go.
I know my guys.
You do. I got no argument there.
Yeah, there is a lot of Marvel news coming out right now.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
I haven't seen all of it, but like they released, I don't know if it's right now or if I'm just getting the news late, but they released what the script was going to be for Kang Dynasty. Not
Really?
like the whole script, obviously, but like what the plan was for that, because obviously they're not going with it anymore, because
Yeah.
Kang. And like Doctor Strange was supposed to be in it, and then like play a big role, and then so Doctor Strange was gonna not be in this new one that I forgot what it's called, Doomsday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like not in the Doomsday storyline, but now they're saying that he is in the Doomsday storyline. So there's like a lot of like,
Back and forth.
is Doctor Strange in Avengers Doomsday? It's not supposed to reach me there. So yeah, there's a lot of back and forth there, and I haven't watched any of the videos because I'm trying to. I want to go into this phase of Marvel spoiler free.
Relatively blind.
Yeah, because I feel like that was part of my problem leading, like, so the Infinity Saga was so great, right? And I got so into it, and I started watching all of the, like, Easter egg videos and the breakdowns and the this, and I still like watching them, especially for, like, the TV shows of, like, the breakdown of each episode.
Right.
But I also was watching, like, the breakdowns of trailers and the this and whatever else. And so when it came to watching the actual movie, I was like, well, I already know everything that's going to happen because you put it in the trailer.
Right.
And then, well, you put little morsels in the trailer.
Right.
And then these people that read the comics and that know all the things
Yeah.
were able to break it down and tell me everything that's going to happen.
And they surmise everything that happens in the movie, and it's like, well,
Then why am I
okay.
watching the movie, you
Right.
know? And so I was...
whoa, bro.
It's fine. It's fine. You can live. This guy will probably also live.
Oh,
Maybe.
you got him.
Um,
What? I thought you jumped over that.
I didn't. I wasn't far enough in.
Yeah.
That's what keeps happening. So all that to say that I'm gonna try to avoid trailer breakdowns and leaked information and you know, like all of these, like all the things that I just mentioned about, like, oh, Doctor Strange being in Doomsday, Doctor Strange not being in Doomsday. Like, I'm not watching those videos.
Yeah.
You know,
Get him out of here.
I'm seeing the headline and I'm going, okay.
Yeah.
And like even the whole like Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom thing, like there's been like more information on that front,
Oh.
and I'm like, nope.
Don't want to know.
Don't care.
Yep.
I'm excited to see my boy back in Marvel, but
Right.
mm-mm.
Dude, I still can't believe that, man. Like, I don't know. I still don't really know how I feel about it.
Yeah. It's gonna be confusing,
Right.
and I don't know. And obviously it's part of like the whole multiverse saga,
Right.
so like they're probably gonna play it up
Mm-hmm.
of like Iron Man, Tony, is that you? And then it's not Tony,
Right.
and like it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like,
Yeah, because, like, I feel like part of the problem is that Robert Downey Jr., like, very much has this personality that Tony Stark has.
yeah, he
you
is
know?
Iron Man.
Like, he is, like, bought into the persona. And, like, Doctor Doom, like, yeah, they're both, like, you know, these supposed, like, geniuses in their universe, but, like, you can't just play it as if you're Tony Stark but evil, you know? Like,
Right.
he's gotta be different. Like, he's gotta be notably different. And, like, I think Robert Downey Jr. is great as Iron Man,
Right.
you know? Like, I don't know, I believe in him. I'm gonna hear him out, you know, I'm gonna see what he can do.
Yeah.
But, like,
And like I know he's a good actor because he's like in other stuff, but to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen anything else with him in it. No, he was in something we saw recently.
he was in Oppenheimer.
It's in Oppenheimer.
Yeah. And, like, you know, he played a serious role there, and, like, you know, he wasn't, like, he didn't come off as Tony Stark there.
Right.
But, like, I don't know, it's gonna be hard to separate them.
Yeah,
And maybe that's what
especially
they
like
want.
in Marvel, you
Yeah.
know?
And now, I did see something that Chris Evans came out and was like, I am not going to be in the next Avengers movie. People keep asking me, I'm not going to be in it, right? But that's also, you know...
What you say.
That's just what you say. Because,
Yeah.
like, we saw this happen with the Spider-Man movie,
All the Spider-Man being
all the
like,
Spider-Man being like, no, I'm not going to be in it. Like, Andrew Garfield was like, no, dude, stop asking me. I'm not in the movie. Man was in the movie,
Yeah.
you know?
And kind of like the opposite of that when Vision, what's his name? Paul Bettany?
Yeah.
Was all like, oh, I'm so excited to work with this person for WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember this?
Roughly.
So he put out a thing and he was like, oh, got to work with like such an amazing actor, so excited, you know, to work side by side with them on the scene, whatever, blah, blah. He was talking about when Vision fights White Vision.
Oh, yeah, so
He was talking about acting in a scene with himself.
Yep. Yep.
You know, like, they do that. They like say little
Yeah.
things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
What's up?
Brave New World comes out.
February 14th. Dude, in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have a date night?
We might. What's the last movie we watched on Valentine's Day?
A Deadpool?
Deadpool?
Deadpool and Wolverine?
Deadpool and Wolverine? Okay, how would that happen? It didn't come out a year ago.
When did it come out?
I don't
In
know.
summer? Was it a summer movie?
I don't remember.
Okay, I don't know. What was the last movie we saw for Valentine's Day?
It was Deadpool 1.
You think that the last movie we saw on Valentine's Day was Deadpool 1?
I know it.
You're
The last
telling me-
movie in theaters. that we
You're
saw.
telling me that we haven't been to the theaters on Valentine's Day since Deadpool 1?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I call shenaniganery.
You can call shenaniganery as much as you want. That doesn't change the facts of the case. Ouch.
I don't think you're right.
Prove me wrong. Chat, I'm open to being proved wrong.
When did Deadpool 2 come out?
It didn't come out on Valentine's Day.
It was a February movie?
No.
Then Deadpool and Wolverine came out in February.
When did Deadpool 2 come out? May 18th, 2018. Deadpool 2.
Okay, what about
When did Deadpool and Wolverine come out?
being aggressive with his Googling?
July 26th, 2024.
Yeah, we saw it for our anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
I got them confused. Okay. And there wasn't any other like Marvel movies that came out in February? The Eternals?
I don't know.
I don't think it was Deadpool 1.
I know it was.
I feel like Deadpool 1 was so long ago. And you telling me that we haven't been to the theaters since Deadpool 1?
Well, I mean, we've been to the theaters, just not on Valentine's Day.
But like, in the Valentine's Day, like, time. Because we're not going to go February 14th, you know?
We did, though. That's what I'm saying.
I believe you that we did, but I'm saying that we're not gonna. That was not.
Woof, brother. What's up, Pep? You want to be on the stream again?
Yeah, bring her up.
All right, Pepper wants to be on the stream again.
Depending on how this one goes, it might be my last one. Oh, good news.
Eat your pepper butt. Eat your pepper face.
So I did some light Googling for this challenge. And by light Googling, I mean,
Intense Googling?
no, just some Redditing.
Okay.
And someone said something about, like, getting past the flying birds,
Okay.
which is what we were able
Yeah.
to see today.
Right.
And I don't remember if they were like, oh, getting past the birds was the hardest part, or if they said, like, once I got past the birds, it was smooth sailing. Well, whatever it was, I feel pretty good about the fact that we've seen the birds.
Yes.
Because when I saw that post,
You were like, the birds!
the birds! I was like, what birds? I don't remember any birds!
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Pepper.
I'm excited for Brave New World. I don't know how good it's gonna be.
I want to believe in Anthony Mackie
Yeah.
as the new Captain America.
Yeah, I want to. But also, like, Falcon and the Winter Soldier was
That wasn't-
okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. You know? And, like, it definitely didn't live up to, like, some of the other, Disney Plus shows. Because Falcon and the Winter Soldier was one of the, like, the first few, right?
Yeah.
Because, like,
It was
like,
after WandaVision.
yeah. But WandaVision was the first one.
Yeah.
It was like WandaVision, then Loki, or maybe Loki, then WandaVision. I don't know. They seemed pretty like close in time.
I think it was WandaVision, then Loki, then Captain, then
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. And so like you had WandaVision.
Banger.
Amazing. Like a cinematic masterpiece. Oh my gosh. And then you had Loki, which
Banger.
was just so good.
Dog.
So good. And then you had Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and you're like, oh, okay.
You know, you can't hit all the time.
Yeah.
And then they never hit again.
Yeah. And then there was Hawkeye, and you're like, oh.
Whoa.
And then Echo, and you're like,
Man.
and then
Really?
I liked Miss Marvel.
Oh, okay.
What was next?
I think I got mixed up. I was like, and then you got She-Hulk.
Oh yeah. I don't know the order. I've
I don't know
lost
the
the
order
order.
either. I don't
Yeah,
know the order either.
yeah. But She-Hulk was not good.
Yeah.
So She-Hulk was bad.
Uh-huh.
The other ones were like,
Right.
I like Kamala Khan. I like mutants. I like,
Right.
you know. I think they're going somewhere with her.
Yeah.
And like going somewhere with her.
Yeah.
And like I don't mind a teen show.
Yeah.
You know? I know there's probably a lot of Marvel fans that aren't about it. Okay, this last
This is the
run.
last-
Fans that aren't about it. Okay, this last
This is
run.
the last one.
Last run, no matter what happens,
Yeah.
this is it. No,
What?
I'm just kidding.
Dude!
That was a joke.
But I for one am a little bit hopeful for the future of Marvel, like the near future. I think Captain America: Brave New World can be good. I don't know. I don't feel confident enough saying that I think it will be good, but I think it can be good.
I'm a little worried about Red Hulk.
That's fair.
I'm not sure about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But what I will say, I do think that the that the Daredevil show will be good.
Yeah.
I do think that. I feel a little bit more confident in that.
Yeah, because it's the old Daredevil show.
Right, and that one was good, to a certain point. And they're gonna have the Punisher in it, and Kingpin, and like great characters. You just. Oh, that's so ugly.
So
We're
thanks
back.
for being here, and we will see you next time. I don't think I'm gonna get very far. That's why I started playing.
Yeah.
And I'll just keep saying bye until I die.
Oh, I know. I'll kill myself.
What was that for?
It was
Oh,
for
like in
Astro.
one of the worlds. Yeah. I would go back to try to find a puzzle piece or something. And I couldn't get back to the point where I was, and I was like, oh, I know, I'll just kill myself. But I had saved me somewhere else, so it wasn't working that way. But it was just the plan that I had.
And just what a quote, man, in that moment. And I wasn't paying full attention, so I must have been on my phone or something, because we weren't streaming. She was just playing for fun.
Right.
And I just hear her say, oh, I know, I'll kill myself. And I was like, oh, hold on.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.